In this film we will be looking at the two ways of making ethanol. The first process involves ethene, steam, 300 degrees Celsius, 70 atmospheres of pressure and concentrated phosphoric acid as a catalyst. The second method involves a biological process known as fermentation. But first of all, let's look at the homologous series of alcohols. We have methanol, ethanol, propanol and butanol. Look at the OH functional group at the front of each one. Let's start by looking at the raw materials needed for making ethanol. In a distillery, we use glucose from malted seedlings, yeast and water. These are all renewable resources. In the chemical method, we need ethene. We also need concentrated phosphoric acid and steam. Ethene is non-renewable and it will have been heated by burning fossil fuels. Now let's look at the conditions. Fermentation, we need 30 to 40 degrees Celsius and the normal atmospheric pressure. But for the chemical method, we need 300 degrees Celsius and 70 atmospheres of pressure. This means that the energy cost for the fermentation is relatively low, but the energy cost for the chemical method is quite high. So why would we use the chemical process? The chemical process produces very pure alcohol, whereas the distillation process produces impurities. Some of these add to flavour, like in single malt whisky. Now let's look at the equation. In fermentation, glucose goes to water plus ethanol, whereas in the chemical method, ethene plus steam goes to ethanol. That just leaves us asking one question. Why would we need very pure alcohol? It can be used as a solvent in glue, perfume and printer inks. It can be used mixed with petrol or on its own as a fuel. It can be mixed with esters for food flavourings and cosmetics. This is Science Rocks.